Lena Darnay with Keep Indiana Learning, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the new Twitter Spaces. This is a really cool new feature in Twitter that's just really getting started with a lot of wide use. This is an opportunity for people around the country to enter into a conversation. Now, not everybody can talk in a Twitter space. The hosts and their invited guests can speak, but you can listen into conversations that are more interactive, a little more free form and informal. It's almost like a live podcast recording that you get to be there to participate in. You can raise your hand in a Twitter space, which is kind of neat after you've joined, and then the host could unmute you and let you speak. There's a lot of great features. Let me show you quickly what it looks like, because you can only join Twitter Spaces on your iOS devices or an Android phone, not on iPad yet. And potentially by the time we are doing this, you could do it on a computer. But it's so new that it's really getting into that beta testing phase where they're putting it in more places. So let's take a look at what it looks like on my iPhone. So right at the top of your Twitter feed, if a Twitter Spaces is active, you'll see a little icon like this with the purple ring around it indicating a Twitter space. When you enter into a Twitter space, you have some really great options. Know that you are always muted when you come into a Twitter space and can only unmute your mic when the host or the speakers allow you. You can click along the bottom to see some different options, including a voice transformer, a way to share and see all of the guests who are currently in the space, a place to put emojis or reactions on your little icon, and then a way to raise your hand in case you would like to have the hosts allow you to or unmute your mic and speak to the whole group. You can quickly tweet the space to share with the bigger Twitterverse. Since Twitter Spaces are public, anyone can join, but it doesn't mean that anybody can unmute and speak without permission, which allows it to be a really great way to have an open conversation. Again, it's almost like a live podcast recording. So thank you for joining us to learn quickly about how fun and amazing the Twitter Spaces feature can be. Again, these are only available right now on an iOS, like an iPhone, or on an Android phone. So we hope that you have one of those devices or can find a friend and join together for our next Twitter Spaces event.